But I'm just getting started. My eyes on the target. Nah, nah. You're the better ones, you can't go. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
It's AYHAY Gaming versus HawX Academy. Zidan, what do you think about this one?
Well, I think, well, for HawX Academy, they have a new player, Time Drifter, looks very promising, and he used to play for a team called BBG. And yeah, so let's see how it goes with the new lineup, if they have good chemistry, you know, how things work out.
Indeed. He was an opera for BBG, and he looks like he could be a good addition to the team. AYHAY being the ex-Ascension that we know of, which played in other tournaments, they probably are gonna give a really good fight for HawX Academy. We're gonna have to see how they play this one through.
They decided to stay.
Overpass is a pretty CT-driven map, so it's gonna be hard for the T's to make some plays, but we're gonna see if the strats are gonna come in.
Mm-hmm. So we can see that they're taking control of.
Time Drifter trying to go up to connector, trying to spot some players. The CTs are playing very passive right now. They are not looking to give any space.
Frost is just jumping, trying to see if he can get some information. Someone's there in Bat.
Animus and Mimic trying to push up B. Shiro finally picking. They're I think they're trying to work their way towards B. We can see them wrapping around. Redirection trying to find some peaks.
Walking up.
Poison.
Walking up on Cat, throwing some shots out.
Ooh,
But
no,
they have
the
already
rotation down
rotated.
to A. Cave comes in. Frost
Will the nade
is
hit?
Animus and
Crispy shots from Animus.
right. Anyways, that was a round for the T's. Right. Frost and ooh, the team damage comes in as well. Trio is gonna go down in 28 HP. They only have Deagle and P50s to work with. Rat Poison is not gonna catch that grenade. They did invest in Deagles. Eternity down in 1200. Mimic is gonna spot one of the players, but he gets tagged down to 66 HP. Frost is gonna throw that nade, but Weed Addiction is gonna find that player down in Monster. Frost is gonna take down Weed Addiction with his USP. Animus takes Rat Poison down with his Galil. It's a 4v3. What do you think about the trades? It did work out on their favor.
Yeah, because Animus is down to like 3 HP, so might as well count it 3 at this point. But oh no, Time Drifter takes down Eternity, and they're already taking control of the A site. And yeah,
It's just down to a 2v4, but Animus is gonna hold down B and finds Frost. Chio is left with a Mac 10, 28 HP. It doesn't seem like it's rounds going anywhere for the CTAs.
yeah. It's probably gonna save.
It's
Did they hear him?
probably. I don't think so, but it's probably better for him to save because Eternity is definitely not gonna buy an extra.
I think
He's-
Time Drifter heard him actually.
Is he
But
trying
maybe-
to go for a ninja or something? Oh no, he's down in B. He might get tagged.
Yeah.
Though. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Very questionable positioning from Shiro.
But it's fine. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Eternity is probably gonna buy an SMG. Are they gonna eco again?
Yeah, it looks like a second eco coming out.
Mimic and Toshiro having 2 Mac 10s. Still, they aren't investing in anything, which seems to be the right decision. Eternity holding down stairs, and he's gonna be, but he gets
the Deagle gets 2!
the collab. Mimic's gonna get spotted from behind. Rebel is gonna take them down, and Eternity is gonna finish off Animus. It's just down to Weed Addiction in a 1v4. They lost all their guns just to Deagles. And Rebel is gonna find Weed Addiction. I don't think Weed Addiction spotted him, but he gets taken down by Tech.
What a round, what an eco.
Oh my lord, they just completely whiffed this round.
Well, it wasn't more of a whiff, it was like their attention was being diverted from stairs to short, and then they were literally just going back and forth. And yeah, proper coordination from Eternity and all, it got them the kills. So good coordination from their part.
Speaking of which, Time Drifter and Animus, they are both from the same BBG lineup, and it seems like they have a good chemistry over here, but
Mhm.
looks like the X Ascension did come on top. We have an op on Frost's head, and Frost picking up that
He gets
quick
the
kill.
first kill.
Was blinded, but Mimic is gonna get taken down. Weed Direction finally comes in with it. Great Toshiro spots Frost, takes him down, picks up the op.
The Deagle spams, man.
Oh, this is gonna get spotted. Eternity trying to kill him with the Mac 10.
Headshot from Eternity was very crispy though. Very
Animus
satisfying.
spotting Rat Poison. Eternity comes in, takes down Animus. He spots Weed Addiction with a fan, and he gets that shot.
What a round!
Ascension coming in with the clutch. Eternity playing a crucial role. He was down very low, but that Deagle hit, taking them down. They are gonna root for a pause. I'm guessing this is a technical pause coming in for the technical pause coming in. It almost seems like the T's are, I wouldn't say throwing, but the rounds keep slipping from their hands. It's just sad to look at, because every time it seems like T's are gonna win, they just
Yeah. They're always being caught off guard, especially by Eternity. And, you know, he has some amazing Deagle play coming up from him.
super overwhelming for the T's at the moment. Rat and Rebel are gonna push up to water. They are gonna spot Animus. Animus is not ready for it. He gets stacked down. Is gonna get spotted by Shiro, but Mimic comes in with the trade. They do lose the
Insta trade.
op. I don't think they're looking to take that op back, but it just seems like they're getting caught off guard completely. Look at how much space CT's created. They have the entirety of water. Animus is gonna get spotted by Eternity. This is a cheeky angle, but he gets taken down. Frost holding down Long. He's down to 6 HP though. We are looking forward to Shiro playing a crucial part for AYHAY Gaming. I mean, not AYHAY Gaming, just AYHAY. He apparently seems to be the fan favorite for this team. The rotation down in B comes in. Flash is gonna blind him slightly. They don't expect Rat Poison. He is gonna get that kill down in Mimic. Toshiro finally coming in for the trade. And Eternity is super close.
Is he gonna get the plan?
Gets taken out of the addiction.
You get the plan.
He did get the plan, but Rebel comes in, finally taking him down. It's all down to Beat Addiction in a 1v2.
Can he clutch it? And the
finally.
jump takes him down.
Rebel finally taking him down. Oh, the rounds are coming in so close. It almost every time you think one of the teams at advantage is just coming down to that last second who can clutch that 1v2 or 1v1.
They're playing very passive, but it's like, you know, the CTs, they have better coordination overall, which is getting them these like cheeky kills to say. And you know, that's
Deagles.
converting to rounds.
The Animus is gonna get pushed down. This water control is just breaking the T's down. Mollies and flashes are not coming in from the T's to take control of water. Shiro's gonna spot Toshiro, but Time Drifter takes him down with the Tech 9. He finally gets an AK onto his hand. Weed Addiction trying to wrap around Monster. He spots Rat Poison, but he's gonna only tag him for 50. It's all down to Time Drifter and Mimic. I'm hoping they actually save this round because they look pretty grim on their economy. Player to watch right now is definitely Eternity. What do you think about him, Sinan?
Well, you know, again, because he already has
Oh, just to
previous
cut you off, it's a 1v3. It's all down to Mimic, and he's gonna get taken down by Frost. They did
the
try.
USP headshot.
They did try and take that A site down. They had the right idea. It was just one player left, but God. Right, going back to what we were saying, what do you think about Eternity? He is performing exceptionally well this game.
Oh, I feel like the terrorists are having communication issues, you know, being confused with themselves, and Eternity is taking the advantage of that. And yeah, and he has his old teammate there, you know, that's also resulting in better chemistry. And yeah, overall they're doing great now.
Quick 2 frags coming in, Shiro and Animus getting taken down. Shiro is struggling to get kills on the board at the moment.
He's being traded instantly whenever he goes for a frag.
It seemed like he kind of overpeaked down in connector, peeking onto 2 players without a flash, so it didn't really work out for him. Mimic and Toshiro finally thinking about taking water control. They're being very clever with it, taking no chances, mauling every corner they can. Nate and Molly is not going to catch anyone. I think they're trying to do a B split. I think Eternity has the right idea. He is going to rotate back to B. They're going to be facing 3 players if they try to push B here at the moment. Toshiro is going to get Ferrari peeked by Rat Poison. The bomb gets down as well. They're all 3 players down in short. And Rat Poison and Rebel just cleaning it up for the CTs.
And
it's all down. It's a 1v4. He takes 2 and... Oh, it's really close. Almost looked like he's going to take the 3rd, but...
Misses the headshot. Is this a tactical pause?
It is a tactical pause coming from HawX Academy. Rebel and Eternity just taking their team down to, especially the double peaks from CT. They're playing it very passive, and they're just exploiting every mistake the T's are making.
And the way the T's are making the plays, they're also playing very slow and, you know, checking all the angles. But I feel like too much information is already being sent to the CTs, for which, you know, they can't turn those, like, you know, those small details into, like, proper plays. And, you know, every round they're getting caught off.
Especially the cross peaks from the CTs. The T's are not getting any space. I think the bomb should have been down to any of the players from short. Giving that bomb to Time Drifter with an op and long really caused them to just fall apart. There's still chance. Seems like the T's are going for a B push. They're just going all in. Mimic and Animus gets taken down, and Rebel gets another one. Toshiro and Redirection finally taking control.
We
of
have
the
Slank
side.
coming in from Frost. Oh, he's just gonna hold.
The smoke is going to prevent him from pushing in. Look at the positioning for Redirection, but he gets no-scoped by Shiro. Toshiro gets that quick frag down in heaven. It's all down to Shiro and Frost. 2v1. And Frost is gonna finish that final kill. It looked promising for a second.
I mean, that's how it's been going the past 4 or 5 rounds.
Seems like Rebel really stepped up for this team. Molly down in short is gonna come in. Time Drifter just
Seems to be AFK.
he's a bit AFK at the moment. He's trying to sort his utilities, guns out. Took him a bit of a while to buy, don't you think? Almost gets caught with that grenade. Frost can take through the wood plank. Shiro and Time Differ trying to work their way up to connector. Prediction is gonna get caught by Eternity. He does not expect a player down in long.
I feel like at this point they have all the info that, where the T's are. They better rotate fast. And they are.
Look at all the T's trying to round up in A. They're all trying to stack up and long, and Shiro is in the corner, takes down Mimic, but he can only get one. And Time Differ just pushing in and clearing the side. It's down to a 3v3. See, Frost does look very low, 37 HP. We're gonna see how he works with that. He's gonna try and wrap up in Bank. He's gonna spot Animus, and Animus is not being able to react to that peak. Mass Poison gets peaked, and Rebel and Frost just cleaning it up. Frost with just 11 HP left. It looked like T's had an advantage, but it just seems like the rounds are just slipping away. This team is in shambles right now, to be honest.
I mean, they had an okay rotation, but yeah, I mean, one by one, they just got out-aimed.
Gun duels are not working out for T's, that's for sure. It's very difficult to watch these rounds. We're gonna see a 5 AK. They have full stacks of utilities, but we have to see how they work with the one-way system. The Molly's gonna prevent the CT proceeding. Shiro already taking down Time Drifter. They have so much information. He spots another player, and Frost is gonna go and knife his teammate. Weed Addiction, what are you doing?
How does that happen?
Shiro, and he's gonna miss his shot. He's gonna take down Toshiro. What is happening right now? They just seem to. I don't know if that. Does that count as bait? I don't know what just happened. Can't believe my eyes.
Lacking in team coordination.
Rat Poison taking down Animus, and all down to Weed Addiction. He finally takes down Rebel, but it's not gonna be enough. I don't know what to tell.
What a round! What a round!
That was a round and a half. How do you come up with that? How do you just let your teammate get knifed? How much right.
I feel like they're choking at this point.
I can't tell if it's choking.
I feel like it's the nerves. The nerves are acting against them.
Gets caught off and Drifter comes in with the trade 4v4, but Rebels taken down. The T's look like they have the upper hand here. Frost is gonna get picked up by Wood Addiction. He is popping off right now. 4v2 for the CTs. Ooh, Eternity barely missing his shot. The volley is gonna come in. The T's have a really good spot, but Shiro spots him, but Eternity gets picked off by Animus. All down to Shiro. He's gonna spot Animus, takes him down. He's gonna pick another one. Weed Addiction missing a shot, but Time Drifter coming in through the smoke. 8-3 for the T's.
Wow. The T's almost lost that again.
Finally a round on the board. They do finally get a round on the board.
We can see 5 Deagles coming out from CT.
Well,
And
4 and a
Eternity's
P50, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, 4 and a P50, my bad. And Eternity's been like popping off with the Deagle.
Mimic just. I don't. Okay, Toshiro and Mimic just getting taken out with pistols. Time Differ finally coming in for the trade, and he's just missing shots.
Eternity
That was
coming
a
in
whiff.
clutch with the Deagle.
That was a whiff and a half. How do you? That you have to feel for him. It's just no, not this day.
I mean, that was a full util and full armor AK buy from the T's, right?
Right, and the bomb is just the bomb's completely shut down, and I don't know, the T's just felt like they just got shut down immediately. The whiffs in water and connector just didn't play it either side. The rotation are gonna come in, but look at Shiro. He is one of, I would say he is very technical and very smart. Like, I don't think the T's have a chance. I mean, they do have a chance, but it's just gonna be really hard for them to make this work. Eternity. Oh, Rediction just down to 50 HP. Robo's gonna
Animus
finish
blinded
him off.
himself there with the flash. Have you noticed that?
Well, it was just a slide blind, but it didn't really matter because the coordination didn't come in. Both players didn't come at the same time.
We see the third tactical pause coming out from the T side. Weed Addiction is the one to call it.
It's 9-3 for the CTs. As I said, this team, they are not living up to their expectations at the moment. Animus, Weed Addiction, and Time Drifter, they have been teammates before, and adding Toshiro and Mimic to their lineup seemed like a good chemistry, but it's just not working out at the moment. The X Ascension happens to be taking the better of this game.
I feel like in the previous round, due to lack of proper utility usage, they got just, spammed with deagles. And yeah, like they whiffed instantly, and especially the way they're handling the bomb carrier, I feel like they should put attention to that, because the bomb carrier is always being zoned out from the rest of the team.
Indeed, the bomb is getting dropped every round, and they're somehow taking the advantage of that, and it's just being an exploit that CDs are. We're just gonna see a mix buy. Animus, I can't tell if it's a miss buy or he has an AK and everyone else on his team has a pistol.
Is this considered griefing?
I don't think it's segregation. I think they are trying to plan something
'Cause
out.
there's 2 more rounds, right?
I think they're just trying to play around Animus. We're gonna have to see how they play with that AK, because that's gonna be a big factor in this round. Because they only have 3 rounds on the board on T side, which honestly seems really, really bad in Overpass, because you want at least like 5 or 6 rounds to actually work with. Because
And Mimic, as you can see, Mimic has 2 flashes. I feel like they're gonna just rush into a site, and Animus is gonna be behind everybody, and yeah, hopefully they'll try to make a train work.
hopefully, but you can see 4 of the players on the CT have a molly, so I don't think if that's what they're planning is gonna work out, unless they somehow bait out the mollies at first and try to
And then flash, huh?
and then flash in and try and work it out. But we haven't seen proper set smokes and flashes coming in from the T's yet, something that I think they should be working on. I don't think they were well prepared for this map, I'm
Yeah.
guessing, but it is what it is.
And technical pause. And
Just as a tactical pause.
no, this was technical pause called from the CTs. Eternity called it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And I feel like they also had issues with rotations in the early rounds, and the only round that I've seen them do a good rotation, they still couldn't convert that or make that translate to a win. And yeah, like there's many things going against them this game, from everything from communication errors to sets, set strats, defaults, and everything not properly working out from
Right.
them.
So we are underway. We're gonna have to see the T's do need a miracle to try and come back from this 3 rounds. As we can see, the CTs are gonna just take control of so much space. The Ts are working their way up to A. I think they're just going for a bath push. This is gonna be a quick. This is just gonna be a bath rush to A. They're gonna find a free site. Nobody's holding A. Eternity finally realizing the site has been taken. He takes down Time Drifter. I don't think he realized there's a player on the left corner.
Yeah, he didn't get him.
He has an op, so he has to be very careful right now. If he gets taken down, the T's have a free op to work with. The
Hopefully,
CTs are, I think they're still kind of confused as to what just happened. Shiro taking down Mimic, and Shiro taking down another Redirection. It's just down to a 2v5, and Enen was finally taking down the Opera. So Shiro down to 50 HP, Rat Poison finally finishing him off, and he is gonna get spammed by 3 players all the way.
Have you noticed that
do they have
Redirection...
Wait, they don't have time!
They don't have time.
What the?
What a cheeky round.
Right, that's... that was a very...
confusing.
How did they manage to do that?
Have you realized that Redirection, yet again, if baited would be the word to use here. I don't know if that's appropriate, but he kind of did, again, bait Mimic here.
I don't think it's bait. It's just he's right. It is just, I think it is what it is. But yeah. The push and connector. How do they always just push connector and get the bomb? I don't understand.
Yet the bomb goes down again.
This is happening like every time they just eco. They just rush connector and they just get a free round. Maybe he's gonna pick up the AK. It seems to me them playing an eco round has better yield than them playing a gun round. Redirection and Drifter is gonna. Oh no, the Eternity not looking. What are you doing, Eternity? And the spray down is gonna come in from Mimic and Redirection. Time Drifter finally picking up the final kill.
Well, the score is looking better. I mean, if they can get the last round, 9-6 isn't that bad considering it is a bit CT-sided for the map.
Seems like the tactical pause did work out for them. They did finally sort things out. Mollies are gonna come in too short. I think both of their mollies missed. The flash missed as well. This doesn't look very good for the teams, but Fushiro getting the kill and Rebel getting taken down. Somehow it just worked out even though they missed all they could. Eternity trading for Rat Poison. It's down to a 3v2. Time is really low at the moment, and Animus missing his shot. It's all down to a 2v2, and both of the T's are really low. They're one shot away from just losing this round. I think Shiro's gonna spot Time Drifter. Time Drifter is not looking. What are you doing? Time Drifter gets spotted by Shiro. Eternity, I think he has the right idea. He knows there's a player over there, but is he gonna completely check it? He doesn't check it completely. Shiro shutting down Redirection.
Again, good trading coming out from the CTs.
It just seems like the T's are not focused. Somehow they just slip away. They have the right idea, but it's just the execution is just awful for some reason.
Well, it is. I mean, what if they have a stronger CT side, Hopefully they might, considering the previous rounds, the way they've won those rounds, you never know, they might pull off a miracle. And yeah, they might turn the game around, considering it is, pretty CT-sided.
Perhaps they might. Does seem like the CTs are having a very equal amount of kills. What do you think about Shiro? He had a rough start at the beginning. Like he was pretty offline. He didn't really have much impact, but over the rounds he popped off and he made sure his presence was known. So we have a game at 11 p.m. Cyclops Legion and Bleed Esports. That's the one that's going to be being casted, and we do hope you do tune in for that game. It's going to be a really exciting game where I think Cyclops being the fan favorite, but they do both have a very fair chance of winning this game. We also have two other games which aren't going to be streamed, but I hope the results are going to be shown, and we're going to figure out how they work out. It's going to be MCM Light versus Nemesis Academy, which is going to be an exciting game. We're going to have to see how Nemesis Academy deals with MCM Light, who happens to be unstoppable at the moment. They just steamrolling through teams left and right. I think
feel
there's
like-
going to be a tech pause coming from the CTs.
Well, I feel like Shiro's positioning has been really great, throughout the whole game. But more than that, Eternity and Rebel with being the dynamic duo this game, they're really turning the rounds like their kills are having huge impacts on turning the rounds, into proper wins.
Yeah, Eternity, I think, getting a lot of impact kills and a bunch of clutches to make the round difference for the T's. What do you think about MCM Light and Nemesis Academy going in?
I mean, I'm gonna be a bit. I think MCM Light might win this one. Like, might win the one against.
I think it's gonna be a bit of a challenge for Nemesis Academy to try and.
Because they haven't had a single loss, have they?
They did lose finals with RV and I think last tournament, but they have been pretty consistent throughout the year. I think it's fair enough to say they were pretty dominant this whole year, but RV was very on edge. Like, it came down to who got the better of each other. It was always down to an MCM Light and RV. So, but I think Nemesis Academy, it's just gonna be hard for them to actually try and work their way. But it's gonna be a challenge. I think they're gonna be excited to see, because it is a league and they have more matches to come and play, and everyone gets a chance to take a shot at each other.
Yeah, and well, the round has started, and they're going pretty aggressive from stairs to.
They're gonna spot
Eight
time
tight.
difference. He just
He's just gonna
360s and
stab him down, but the great movement coming down from Time Drifter.
I mean, if 360 was a great, Frost is gonna get spotted. Everyone just seems to miss their shots. What is going on right now? Eternity finally coming in and taking down Weed Addiction.
Time Drifter getting the kill on Frost.
That was very painful to watch. It seems like everyone's just missing shots.
I feel like the movement comes from hours of bunny hopping.
I'm
360.
I think he just panicked 360, just ran away. Really, I don't think it's just movement that he did. Eternity waiting for some response. I don't think the CTs are giving up their position that easily. Time Drifter left with 69 HP to work with.
I feel like the T's are playing.
Shiro's trying to bait the CTs, trying to take focus onto him. I don't think Time Drifter is giving in. That was really smart by Time Drifter finally taking out Shiro. But Rebel is going to come in with the trade down to 3v3.
I mean, that was an open reload coming out from Time Drifter. He was out there just sitting.
Ooh, Animus gets caught off. Mimic as well. Eternity with that quick 2 taps. All down to Toshiro in a 1v3. He's missing his shot. No, he finally connects onto Eternity.
Can he take the clutch?
It's just going to be a 1v2. Rat Poison is trying to wrap around. Toshiro spots him. Takes that one. And it's just a 1v1, but he doesn't have time. He doesn't have kid. Oh, it's just unfortunate. He does have a kid, but it's just... Wait, is he gonna win this round?
Oh no.
Rebel missing half of his shot finally takes down Toshiro. That was different.
I feel like Rebel was planning to peek after 5 seconds.
I
But
think so, but I
maybe he
didn't.
got the info.
Yeah, I just didn't look at his butt, so I didn't see if he had a kid or not. I was just like, well, wait, he doesn't have a kid, or that was just different. I don't know. I mean, what? Shiro throwing that molly and flash, but I don't think the short molly worked out for them. Redirection taking down Frost, and time difference gonna come in. This water controls seems to be the thing for the CTs. Eternity taking down the Shiro. Redirection coming in for the trade. It's just fair trades happening right now. 2v2 left. The nade is gonna catch both of them.
Good nade
Oh, that
coming out from rat poison.
both left for half HP. Ooh, Shiro's gonna wrap around. Time difference is not expecting it. Mimic finally realizing they just got flanked. Oh, he's gonna get mollied off. Oh, Shiro hears it, but he doesn't react quick enough. He has a Galil to work with in a 1v1 situation, but Rap Poison only has a Mac 10 to work with. I think Mimic's just trying to save.
Or
Wait,
maybe he's just gonna wrap around and come from A side. Does he have a kit?
He does
He doesn't
have
have
a
a
kid.
kit. Yeah, he
Does
does.
he not?
You know, he
Oh,
does
no,
not. He does not. He does. So he's gonna save. Yeah, he doesn't have time.
It's just I think he had a chance. I don't understand why he would.
But Shiro almost had the play.
Well, I think he. Wait, did he think it was A? Like,
Oh no. I mean, if he wrapped around and came from A side to B and got rat poison off guard, that would have been, you know, a great play, like
Blank, yeah, but
outsmarting the opponent.
I don't think he had enough time to work with. 12-5. The CTs are really struggling at the moment. The round's just slipping by.
And you have to appreciate Shiro's great positioning, actually. Like, he knows when to push and when to not push, you know?
Right, and Eternity just entry fragging. Again, Eternity just pushing out completely. He's gonna spot Time Drifter. He is gonna get caught off guard. It's just Eternity and Rebel just running out completely, just emptying the site all by themselves. This, oh, the CTs are gonna have to work with this Galil. Black Poison spotting Toshiro. Oh, the firing squad is gonna come in and completely take down all three of the players.
We can see a timeout coming out. Weed addiction has disconnected. Looks like a technical pause.
Feel like AYHAY has been working on their cross very well because they do hold positions where you have to take fights with two players, and the T's not really I mean HawX Academy not really using their flashes that often gives them the disadvantage against this X Ascension lineup. They just seem to be exploiting all the leaks HawX is throwing at them. We haven't
like
really seen Time Drifter work with his op that well this game. We usually see him just switch around with his op, but it's just not working out today.
And did they eco the second round? Yeah, they did, right? They didn't force buy, did they?
No, Time Drifter finally picking up an op. We're gonna have to see if he gets those important frags to open them up.
He's asking if they can switch players right now. I don't think that's allowed.
Right, CTs are having some technical issues. We are gonna try and see. Five. Yeah, right. This CT seems like they need a miracle to actually win this game. It's almost sad to say that I feel like this game is. I wouldn't say it's a wrap because it is CS and they can't come back from this, but yeah, it just seems like the T's are the better team at the moment.
I feel like things like the knife kill and, just the close rounds really got to them in their like mental game.
Right. Speaking about the game in hand, Cyclops Legion and Bleed. We are looking forward to Neon, Sakif and DV. They're really talented players. So we're gonna have to see how they perform for Cyclops. And Bleed having Zyrej, who's also I reckon a very hard player to deal with. He does get those gun duels often. Hard to win against him in clutches. So it's gonna be really hard for Bleed Esports to actually try and win the game against Cyclops Legion, because I feel like Cyclops being the more experienced players, since they've played together often and played some tournaments, but we're gonna have to see how Bleed performs. I think this CT's finally worked out. Their problem, HawX Academy, finally figuring it out. Their player had some technical issues, but he is back. Ooh, the water push is gonna come in on both sides. Oh, Frost and Rebel just gets taken down immediately by the CTs. Time Drifter finally getting a kill with his op, and he is gonna get peeked. He just get out peeked by Rat Poison. What do you think about this aggression coming from CT? It seems like this.
I mean, Time Drifter got 2 kills. He got Shiro and Rebel, I guess, right?
I feel like this pause really helped them kind of talk it out a bit.
Yeah, they look like they've had a good huddle.
Molly comes in. Oh, Mimic just getting tacked down to Shiro, gets spotted. Rat Poison just spamming it. Eternity getting that kill down in Addiction. They've somehow turned it around. It's 2v2.
There's a flank coming in.
But it seems like the CTs are just slipping this round away. Up to a 2v2. Animus just running. What are you doing, Animus? He just runs at the
Did he have his knife out?
He just had his knife out, and I think he didn't anticipate them waiting. He just thought they're just going A. I think they heard Mimic.
Yeah.
Did they not?
He did give footstep.
I don't think they. I don't know if they did. Rat Poison. He's gonna get peeked. Eternity. He had his knife out. He didn't really. Flash is gonna come in. I don't think he's gonna peek. Oh, he's gonna wait out this time. He knows Mimic doesn't have. Oh no. Eternity just overextending for no reason.
Eternity almost made the like good decision and good play, but I guess greed got the best of him.
He seemed like he absolutely threw that round. He was trying to. I understand what he's trying to do. He had the technique right. He was trying to just jiggle peek, but it's just he jiggled way too much. Like at that point, you might as well just stand still in a corner and work your way out. But
I mean, that was a complete strafe rather than a jiggle, like the last one.
Flash is gonna come. They're gonna take down. Oh, the flash catches the CTs, but it seems like both the teams just not trying to take any. The CT's backed off, which I think is a wise decision because the connector is just being super annoying to deal with, I guess. What do you think about this mixed buy coming from the CTs? Just two MP9s and.
Well, at this point, I feel like, I feel like they don't have an option, they don't have much rounds, it's if the T's get 3 more rounds, it's done for them. So they'd rather play risky, all or nothing,
Oh, Animus almost gets taken down. Down 17 HP. Well, I think that was a bait to... That Molly really didn't connect or stop anything.
That Nate too.
I feel like they need to really work on their short Molotov. They missed it like 50 times by now. Time just for catching Eternity. What is... He just ran out. Or maybe it was just...
Hello. No. Yeah, bro, can you stream it? A game to stream করতে পারবেন? Because I don't have it, like I have issues. Yeah. Okay. The casting side, we are having some technical difficulties of our own. Nazard has disconnected. But, I mean, the round is looking like a sweep from AYHAY. Time Drifter is down to 2 HP. And they just have deagles. Shiro holding down Monster. He's probably gonna get the flank. And he does. Weed Addiction goes down. Time Drifter with 2 HP and he make it happen with the deagle. It'll take a miracle, but he... It looks like a game of cat and mouse at this point. He does go down to the bomb. And yeah, 15-6. Feels like a wrap from AYHAY. CTs are going for a full proper, like almost a full buy. It's just Animus with a MP9. They don't have full utils. On the other hand, the T's have full util, AK, but Eternity goes down to Time Drifter, and Toshiro takes down Rebel, the boost coming into play. And Rat Poison Shiro down to half HP. Now, 3v5. They're moving up from stairs, but Weed Addiction with the flank takes down Rat Poison. Spam coming up from Frost will get some bullets to connect. Frost not looking at the flank, and Weed Addiction yet again takes down Frost. I feel like the T's right now are having some deep communication issues, because Weed Addiction was right there when he took down Rebel in stairs. So it was pretty obvious that he's gonna be there in flank. So Frost to not be looking for him was very questionable. And now the CTs are just gonna run it down. Can Shiro take this clutch? Shiro gets no-scoped by Time Drifter. What an amazing round coming up from HawX Academy. The score is 15-7. While still not promising, they do see some light of hope. Now the T's are gonna go for Deagles, and yeah, they have a Tech 9. And they've been amazing with the Deagles. Eternity with the P250 this round. He especially has been very good with the Deagle in CT side. Well, let's see how the eco works out for them. Eternity taking quite a bit of damage and going down. Shiro half HP with takes. Frost takes down Weed Addiction. Shiro takes down Animus. Animus takes down Rebel, and it is a 3v3. Well, facing some more technical difficulties, but we have confirmation that AYHAY has won the match. Amazing gameplay coming up from Eternity and Rebel. Shiro with the really good positioning. What a great game from AYHAY Gaming. Just overall, good utility usage. Everything was on point. Well, stay tuned for the upcoming game coming at 11 p.m. It's going to be Cyclops versus Bleed. Keep an eye out for Neon in Cyclops. He's been really promising past few days. He's been practicing a lot. So, yeah. I hope to see you guys in the